Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the Colts' 49-yard line.
A give, here comes Blue. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Blue. There he goes, inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
The 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Play action now. Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On 27-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They go right back to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 14 on the pickup. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
2nd and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts come right back to tie it at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Room to run past midfield. And he will finally be taken down. But not until he gets to the Colts' 33-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 32 yards. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That over the middle for Schoonmaker. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. early indications of a hold. Second down, Prescott. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
21-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
23-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 23, here's second and 9. On play action, Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
38-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up a first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
37-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, Richardson. On the run to the right. Off he goes. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
65.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Dak to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Down the left sideline. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Richardson to throw it here on first down. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Now Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
And 21 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Here's Richardson. Again, working deep downfield. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll have it, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A run once more with Blue. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll let one go down the middle. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Cowboys. 38 yards. On 1st down, here's Blue. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Is a 39-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 49-yard
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This one from just under 50 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys have run out to a 24-7 lead.
That's just a really good drive here in the second half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, second half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs, come away with points, and just try to continue to extend this lead.
And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Richardson. He'll look deep here for Burks. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Brings up
Let's give
second
credit
and
to the
10
defense. I mean,
at the
those
42-yard
throws,
line.
they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
Richardson's pass.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short
They'll take
field
over first
and a
down
chance
10
to extend
at
their
the
lead.
28-yard.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Loop, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. Whoa. Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. Some breathing room for the offense as they begin drive one. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Gain of 11 right out of the gate, and a quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On the play fake, Dak in trouble, and down he goes. Travis Jones, he gets into dropping. It's a loss of 8.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
12 yards on the play, but it's third down.
Here's a designed run. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. Prescott now. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third down, and they need 7. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Dak going to give this to Blue. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Now Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and long coming up.
And 25.
To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. He doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Dak facing third and long. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, Blue. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. On the ground, it's Blue. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Jaden
Dallas.
Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play, and it results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Jackson on the move. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Come to the line now for first down and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Jackson now on second down, and they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now it's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is well done there, converting on third and 15.
First and 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On first and 10, Jackson. That one intercepted in the end zone. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And the Cowboys will take over at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Darion Kendrick in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
This will be second and 9.
26-yard line.
Now, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On third down, Jackson. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
Back at his 48-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
It is 3rd and long. They'll send Flowers in motion. 3rd and long for Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. On play action, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. So Von Revel there to make the play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
2 yards.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Bateman is the motion man. 4th down. Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll run with Blue. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
2nd and 7.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now Dak on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
is just a big mistake here, and this is what happens, Mike, when you just take it for granted. You know, he's just too casual getting that ball down to his check down, and he doesn't even see the linebacker out wide, and I think he knew it the second that ball left his hand. He starts chasing him, but he's not able to get him down, and that ball's returned for a touchdown.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Prescott on first down. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They face second down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. This is Blue. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
At the Ravens 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
Middle. 13. Go. You.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
They'll send Flowers in motion. They put Smythe in motion. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st down, Dallas.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And that'll be... And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
See what they have for 2nd and 7. Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime.
Tyler Luke to kick off
4 quarters
Baltimore.
could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
Brought down behind
I can
the line
promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
Third and short. Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Blue. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Smith in on the tackle. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Cowboys.
That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Jake Ferguson.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys. That's to Ferguson once again. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Tackled back at the 33-yard
After the
line.
loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Now, Prescott. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling.
Prescott's pass complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Dallas.
Don't
kicker
forget
on
about the
for
extra
the
point
after.
here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead.
Brendan Aubrey.
So thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. A design run here with Jackson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Down at the 28-yard
Here's
line.
3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll try and run for this with Henry.
Derrick Henry on the carry.
Only need a
He's
yard,
tackled at
and
the
it's
29-yard
4th down.
line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd
He's
down.
brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Open man, right side. He's got it.
Jacoby Lane!
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for 1 to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down short for the first down by a couple of yards. We'll have third and short coming up.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Prescott from the gun on third down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. Dak gonna give this to Blue. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one to win it in overtime.
56-yard attempt.
That's long enough, and it's good!
Makes the score
On target from long range.
Ravens
So it's a
28.
win here for the visiting Cowboys. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.